Hey everybody, welcome to PBM's Video Entertainment, and welcome back to another episode of PBM's Home Media Reviews, a series to review and talk about movies. In this video, we're going to be talking about Over the Hedge. So without further ado, let's jump into the history of Over the Hedge. So Over the Hedge was originally released in theaters back in May 19th of 2006 by DreamWorks, and it was distributed by Paramount Pictures. And overall, this movie received positive reviews from critics and audience, and was a commercial success, grossing $339.8 million worldwide on an $80 million budget. Then on October 17th of 2006, it was finally released onto DVD, and you can either get it on standard DVD, or of course you can get the one that comes with a music CD soundtrack. Then on October 4th of 2016, the DVD copy was re-released by 20th Century Fox, and that one comes with a digital HD movie code. Then on June 5th of 2018, the DVD copy was re-released, but this time by Universal Studios, and that one does not come with a digital movie code. Then on June 4th of 2019, it was finally released onto Blu-ray, and that one comes with a digital movie code. And Over the Hedge could also be found in the DreamWorks 4-movie collection with Shark Tale, Spirit, and Flushed Away. And now we got the history part done, we will now jump into my copy of Over the Hedge. Alright, so we will now jump into my copy of Over the Hedge. So I have the Blu-ray copy, which comes with a digital HD movie code. So on the front, we just have, of course, like a purple background, DreamWorks Over the Hedge. Then here we have RJ and Vern on the front post art. Spine, Blu-ray logo, scrolling down here, character profile of RJ, DreamWorks logo. Same thing on this spine, and then here we have the back. A wonderful, funny family movie, says Joel Siegel. Again, I am terrible with pronouncing last names. Anyways, this person's from Good Morning America. Blurb if you want to pause and read all this. HD picture and theater quality sound. Then here we have the bonus features listed on the back. And then here we have scenes from the film. And then here we have, I believe that possum's name is, Heather. And then this one is Stella. Yep, PG in the United States. The reasons why is because of some rude humor and mild comic action. Universal logo. And here we have the DreamWorks logo once again. And here's what it looks like without the slipcover. Pretty much exactly the same thing, but the back is the back side's different, as you can see. And here we have the disc. It's just purple, so no, there's nothing special going on with that. Then here we have the digital movie code, and this one's already expired, I believe, because the Blu-ray came out in 2019, so I'm not sure if this expired or not. Anyways, here you have this side. You can get all the other DreamWorks films on Blu-ray, or of course, DVD, or digital. And let me put this back in the slipcover. And we will now jump into the menu tour for Over the Hedge. Alrighty, we have now jumped into the menu tour for the Blu-ray copy of Over the Hedge. So here we have play, chapters, setup, and bonus features. Let's go to chapter selection like we always do. So we have 18 scenes to choose from. Then for our setup, here we have for audio, we have English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1, French and Spanish, DTS Digital Surround. And over here we have 2.0 Japanese DTS Digital Surround. That's cool. So that way, I am still learning Japanese, so, Anyways, here you have Netherlands DTS Digital Surround 5.1. I'm not sure what that that one is? Lambs? Yeah, I'm sorry, I do not know that one. It's DTS Digital Surround 5.1. Then Portuguese DTS Digital Surround 5.1. And then here we have the commentary. For our subtitles, here we have, you could do no subtitles, you could do English, French, Spanish, Japanese, Netherlands, Portuguese. Yep, pretty cool. Then button sounds, you can switch them on or off. And then when finished, you can resume the movie. For our bonus features, here we have Hammy's Boomerang Adventure, Behind the Hedge, Meet the Cast, Firm Tech Infomercial, The Tech of Over the Hedge, and the documentary. Or commentary. Commentary, documentary. I think it's commentary, yeah. Anywho, now we got the menu tour done. So it's time now to talk about my review and thoughts on today's movie. So let's have a talk about the story plot first. What is the story basically about? Well, it's about a raccoon named RJ, and in the beginning we see he's trying to get some food and everything, and he noticed that up in the cave lives Vincent the bear, and so he tries to steal all the food that Vincent stole. He tried to, but then he ends up failing to do so since Vern caught him, and then the wagon accidentally rolled down the hill, and all the food got destroyed. And then RJ said that he would bring Vincent like all the food back, and everything, and so it was arranged. Like RJ has 7 days for like to bring the food to pay back the angry bear. Anyways, so RJ was off on his quest, and then when he arrives, he meets a reptile named Vern and some other furry animal friends such as Hammy the squirrel and a couple of other characters. Oh, and Stella the skunk. So anyways, RJ thought of an idea, like he could ask them for help, like to gather the food, but of course he's not gonna tell them that he's gonna get the food for the bear. But anyways, Vern thought it was a bad idea because of how risky it all is and everything. And the problem is they have to like go through, or should I say, over the hedge, huh? Anyways, so RJ and his friends, they stole a bunch of food from the humans, and then a lady named Gladys Sharps, the president of the homeowners association, she was like furious with like all of those like critters like stealing food and causing like havoc and stuff like that. So she calls an exterminator called Dwayne the Verminator. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the Verminator's name was Dwayne. Yeah. Anyways, meanwhile, with Vern, he tries to return the food back, but RJ stops him. But then eventually, like all the food was gone and it was all destroyed, and everyone was upset with Vern, and yeah, everyone was really upset. Anyways, later on, RJ saw there was like a party going on that was supposed to schedule for tomorrow, and so RJ had an idea. And Vern agreed to help out. So they were gonna steal food from Gladys Sharp's house, and then once they've gathered like all the food, RJ noticed the Spuddies, which is basically Pringles and stuff like that. And then as he was trying to attempt to get the Spuddies, he basically accidentally tells Vern that he was gathering the food for the bear, and so Vern and his friends were devastated, and so they end up getting captured by the Verminator, and RJ managed to escape, and he still feels kind of bad about him leaving his friends. And so he managed to get the food back to the bear, but then he ends up, of course, like, losing it again because he needed the cart to rescue his friends from the Verminator. So he manages to free his friends, and his friends forgave him for basically RJ's new friends forgave him for, like, screwing them over and stuff like that. Yeah, but then they got another problem. Benson, the big mean bear, was after RJ, and so yeah, but with the help, with RJ and Vern and his team, like, all working together, they managed to stop Benson and to stop Dwayne and Gladys for, like, attempting to kill the animals and stuff like that. So yeah, and then after that, RJ found his new home, Vern and his family, which I thought the ending part was really great. Anyways, what do I think of the story plot overall? Overall, I thought the story plot was pretty good. Definitely had a good message to it, like being there for your family, and working together, and sometimes families, like, we all kind of misunderstood. Like, if y'all know what I mean, like, sometimes we don't always understand each other, or don't always see it eye to eye. And, yeah. So, pretty much overall, I thought the story plot was pretty good. Definitely have a good message about, yeah, like I said, being there. Like, being there for your family, being there for your friends. Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about the characters. There's a lot of good characters in this film. Like, of course, gotta love RJ. He's voiced by Bruce Willis, which some of y'all know him from Die Hard and from Rugrats Go Wild. He voiced Spike the dog, and he was in a couple of other movies and stuff like that. Anyways, and of course we have Hammy, voiced by Steve Carell, the guy that voiced Screw in Despicable Me, and Steve Carell, yeah, he was in a couple of others, which don't know what else he was in, but yeah. And Wanda Sykes, she voiced Stella, and yeah, overall, the characters in this film, they're pretty good. Definitely have a good charm in this movie. And let's talk about the animation. Now, the animation overall, like, if you watch it in Blu-ray quality, it's really good animation. Like it kind of, like, basically the point is, like, the animation overall, it's pretty good. Yeah, especially for a DreamWorks film like this. And, yeah. And if you watch it in Blu-ray quality, it looks way better, for sure. I mean, it's Blu-ray, what do you expect? Anyways, so let's talk about the soundtrack. The soundtrack, it's really incredible. Like, I love the songs done by Ben, I forgot his last name, but yeah. The songs he did, or he wrote, were really awesome. I think my top two would have to be that Heist song, and I love Still, for sure. So yeah. So overall, the soundtrack's pretty good. And on to my final thoughts. So overall, do I recommend Over the Hedge? Overall, yes. I honestly really enjoyed this film. I mean, it's funny, it's entertaining, definitely has, like, a good message to it, and yeah. So overall, if you haven't seen this film, please check it out. Like I said, it has a good message, and it's really, really funny. Really funny indeed. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Sorry. That's gonna do it for me, everybody, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.